you should not be electable.
Yeah.
Right. But there's no counter to that about like why that's a dangerous prospect. They just go, he's anti-Israel, and then they move on.
Do you know what? I didn't even, you know what? It's not even just that. It's just the fact that she goes, there's this guy called Hasan Piker. And I'm like, you say that like, you've mentioned him a million times.
But this is before BDS actually boycotted Diet Coke, which was my biggest, let's see. I got to show you this very funny. Wait, these are all just my reaction to it. Hold on.
Is it with Sky News or
Does
something?
anyone have the OG clip? Does anyone? Oh, here it is. Do you know? What do you think of this woman?
Is this Sky News, Australia?
Yeah.
It's like Australia's version of Fox News, so it's wild.
Yeah.
Attended a pro-Palestinian protest,
Right,
but
let's
now
dive in.
to a dude called Hasan, who is some sort of social justice warrior from America, a streamer who's in Australia at the moment, like we're doing it already here. He attended a pro-Palestinian protest, but while there, some of his fans were not happy with him because he was drinking Coke Zero. He wasn't being sufficiently anti-Israel. Have a look.
I'm sorry, I forgot to say you need to stop drinking Coke Zero on stream.
Why?
It's boycott.
Wait, is it?
You're preaching pro-Palestine and you're drinking all this boycott stuff. Please, Hasan, at least pretend. Do it off stream. Please.
Okay, I'll put it in a glass. Is Pepsi okay?
No.
Is it?
No soda.
I didn't know it was like that.
I'm trying to stop it, isn't it?
Yes, Hasan, at least
Those are my commie buddies in Australia. He said I tried to stop him. He's an animal.
Shout out to the hijabi sister. Shout out to the hijabi sister. See, this is why they don't like hijabi women, man, because when they see a problem, they'll call it out straight away. Well, shout out to the hijabis out there, man. Respect.
She was right, but too early. It wasn't boycotted at the time, so I was guzzling that.
Yeah, man, because these hijabi sisters, man, they're on it straight away, man. Like that's man, you should bring a hijabi on the stream, man. They'll get you right. Don't worry.
Yeah.
10, drink it off stream, and no, Pepsi is not okay. Now to this young lady, or I don't know, she identifies as all the pronouns. She, they. This is M. Adams, an
then they move on, I guess,
educator and a leader of a group called the
they
Movement
move on
for
from the
Black
lefties
Lives.
losing it.
So is the
and then the rest of it is just like, I don't know what. I guess she does like this thing on her broadcast.
I don't get it. These lefties are like what? Can people not have like left wing ideas but also be like conservative as well? Like,
well, not really.
Do you know these? No, but like this is what I mean about like American, but well, just politics in general. Like everyone has to be in a camp, and it's just not like that.
She did it again, by the way. Hold on, let me see if I can find she recently also covered me because I was getting like.
Oh, really?
New York Times, like New York Times is like doing the positive coverage. So
she
like,
likes you. She likes you.
Was it Sky News, New York Times? Let me see if I can find it like that. New York Times. Does anyone have the OG clip? Because this is all just me reacting to it, and it's like. Or is this it? No, this is my video, man. You were featured. This is my video. I want the OG one. I want the OG one. You're clogging the SEO. I know it's impossible to find the original link.
But I am so heavily shadow banned, by the way, on Instagram. It's nuts.
Yeah, I mean that's just meta.
I can't even collaborate with people. I can't collab anymore.
Wait, really?
Yeah, man. They've stopped me from collabing.
That's crazy.
Katie.
I mean, it's just like my Instagram has remained the same size. So I think it only serves the remaining audience that I have. Like it does not expand to like anybody else. Oh, here it is. This is it. This is the point.
Trump 101. You want a magazine lighter, think blacker.
So they talk about Trump lies.
Is that you are out of luck because you are out of content because you have nothing better to point to there. So you're forced to cavil about.
They want to be America so bad.
Oh, they do.
Right wingers everywhere want to be America.
They want MAGA because in Australia now they've got MAGA hats.
Oh my god!
No, but it's
Australia?
make Australia great again.
Oh my god! That's such loser shit, man.
Come on, guys.
Every
Come on.
conservative movement in every
Like,
goddamn
I don't understand.
country.
I don't understand. You've got these great Australian hats, right?
Yeah.
And you want to get those like red baseball caps and go, come on, guys, we could come up with something better on like this kind of hat. You know what I mean?
They're just.
Come on, Australia, man.
It's
I'm talking to the right wingers of Australia. I'm talking
Yeah.
to those guys. Come on, guys, we can do better. Let's package our racism in a much more sophisticated way. Let's do this, guys. Come on.
They have no creativity. They just like they boosted the stats on racism so much that they just have no space remaining in their minds for creativity.
Suit there. It's just so utterly absurd, Reed. But
Back to media, not as much as you would like to see, but there is counter narratives that are actually correcting some of the
here it
times
is.
fluff piece that they've done on a campaign. It's just this relentless negative stuff, whether it's serious issues or trivial, like the colour of his suit at a funeral. Before you go, I want to get your opinion on this remarkable New York Times fluff piece that they've done on a character called Hasan Piker, a character they describe as a progressive mind in a MAGA body, because he works out. Apparently that makes him a MAGA body, but he's as bad as MAGA as I'm blonde. What he is, Josh, is virulently anti-Israel.
Any kind of Zionist tendency should be treated in the same way as being a rabid neo-Nazi. And you shouldn't even let someone be the local dog catcher as Felix was posting if they've ever exhibited any sort of like positive feelings about the state of Israel. I'm so serious about this.
Josh, he has a hugely popular show on Twitch where
I love that they never actually like even attempt to do a counter narrative against that, where they're like, I'm saying very clearly, like, yeah, if you love Israel, then you are a lover of Nazism, right? And you should not be elected. I don't think you should not be electable, right? But there's no counter to that about like why that's a dangerous prospect. They just go, he's anti-Israel, and then they move on.
Do you know what? You know what? It's not even just that. It's just the fact that she goes, there's this guy called Hasan Piker. And I'm like, you say that like, you've mentioned him a million times. You know who Hasan Piker is. Like she keeps pretending that she's only just heard of you.
Yeah.
Every time.
I mean, yeah.
I love it by her. Like she's like, oh, this guy, this Hasan, what's his name again? I know there's just this weird
Hasan Piker.
It's wild, man. It's totally wild.
Unashamedly praises Houthi, spreads all sorts of Hamas propaganda. And now he's getting fluff pieces in the New York Times. What is going on?
And they show all these like sexy ass photo shoots I've done for like Wired Magazine, Middle East and shit. And it's just like,
at least show you some horrible pictures of you, man.
That was like the number one thing that people were shitting on me for. Well, like all of the Hasbara papers like that just directly work with the Israeli state were like writing articles being like the sexy face of Hamas propaganda.
Oh my
and then they'll post of me. I think it was the Free Press owned by Barry Weiss.
And they really put up hot pictures of you.
Yeah, look. The handsome face of Tara.
Oh my God. Do you know what's crazy about that, right? Yeah, is they've spent hundreds of millions of dollars on that propaganda, and that propaganda is Hasan is so sexy.
Yeah,
you've literally got their entire propaganda machine calling you handsome.
Yeah, no, I love that. They're like, this is up. Look
Why
at how
can
hot
no
he
one?
is.
Why can no one call me handsome? You know what I mean? Get like a whole like edit of just like look at the new handsome
They're
face.
gonna be like the brolic face of Hamas propaganda. That's what you're gonna say.
Shit, man, that's so.
Well, I think what's going on.
Up.
Yeah, I the only thing that pisses me off with this stuff is if they like take something I'm saying, and frame it incorrectly,
which is everything that they do.
Well,
that's what they do.
But sometimes I'll say something that is like 100% true, but it's like unconscionable for many people.
Yeah.
So they'll just post it, and I'm like, okay, I stand by that. Like I have no problems. One of the best examples is like I'll always say, like in terms of civilian casualties to military personnel, there's no comparison between like Israel and Hamas. Like Hamas has within their military operations within October 7, like there's just no
I just read a comment there.
What? Yeah.
Someone put, inform the doctor that he has a temperature. He's hot. I like that
yeah,
one.
they're horny. They've been thirst posting about you nonstop.
Really?
But like, yeah, they will take that and they'll like put it in the newspaper, and I'll be like, yeah, this is just objectively true. Like this isn't even like, I'm not saying you need to like love Hamas or anything. This is just an objectively true thing that I have stated here. Like the entirety of the Palestinian resistance forces, even on October 7, and there were atrocities that took place on October 7, absolutely. That is like what Israel has done to the Palestinians is incomprehensible. So in comparison to that.
There's a phrase and there's a saying, right? And it's you can never compare the of the slave to the of the slave master.
Yeah.
You know, the violence that it takes to unshackle the chains is infinitely less than it is to have the boot on the neck.
Yeah.
And people just don't understand that.
Yeah,
in the West they don't understand.
In the West they don't understand it because there's nothing to compare it to.
Yeah, there's
unless you're talking about the literal abolition of slavery, in which case, because of their white supremacist tendencies, they don't like that either.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
So it's ridiculous, and any sort of like contextualization of violence as a response to almost a century of like brutal occupation and is just like. Is not even considered anything but unconscionable. You're not allowed to even offer historical context to this at all. It's ridiculous.
It's so wild.
But that's precisely what she's doing here.
That's exactly what it looks like, which is that someone who has literally made a name for himself as an apologist for Hamas.
In these photos?
Yeah, they just keep posting hot photos. I love it.
Various other U.S. recognized foreign terrorist organizations. I mean, this is the guy who is now getting you know the page A1 full spread treatment from the New York Times, an organization.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
I don't fucking know.
He's so whiny.
Yeah, he's like, why not me? He's like, why don't I get full page on New York Times?
Probably best known for burying coverage of the Holocaust back towards the back of the paper for 3, 4, 5 years during World War II. The New York Times has a long and deeply inglorious track record.
Don't worry, that track record is consistent. They're still burying the Holocaust, but now it's the new Holocaust that's happening, and the New York Times is still consistently burying it. So. You know, it's so funny that they're like the one time where there was like someone who's pro-Palestinian that they offered like positive, favorable coverage to in the style section. And even in that article, they said, I accuse Israel of committing in air quotes, genocide. Isn't that crazy? Like, this was a couple months ago, but like, that's not.
Honestly,
that's just a reflection of reality. I'm not making an accusation.
Do you think that we will see some of these journalists in The Hague? Do you think that one day we'll see them in The Hague? Do you think we're ever going to get to that stage?
Oh,
do you think we would get that level of justice for Palestinian people?
Oh my God, I wish. Oh, that would be so sick.
Do you think we would see them in The Hague?
No, I don't think so.
Well, they killed a million Iraqis, and they didn't. No one even got a slap on the wrist.
Those who work for the State Department at the time are literally still visible media figures, and no one even punished them. Even you can't even get Americans to think differently about that equation by pointing to like 12,000 American active duty service members that died in the process. Like, forget a million Iraqis. These guys are so they don't give a shit about that, right? Wow. That statement in and of itself is so inhumane, I know, but like you can't even get them to be mad that like, you know, their sons and daughters died in the process so that like American corporations could turn profit, you know?
Man, what a crazy world we live in. What a messed up world we live in.
I mean but that's just what happens. Like the reality is
no. But do you know what's crazy, right? Yeah, is like we literally have just watched now on the stream here. We watched the murder of journalists and doctors in a double tap terrorist attack.
Yeah,
the killing of these, right? Yeah, and then you've got Charlie Kirk going, "Oh yeah, Zoran Mamdani can't bench."
Yeah,
that's like the talk.
Yeah.
Oh, the political talk.
Or Cracker Barrel, where they're like, oh, Cracker Barrel decided to go woke. Like, it's a chain restaurant.
Yeah.
And they wanted to rebrand. And they like took out the logo. And the new logo looks like too sanitized.
Yeah.
But they're like, this is woke. They went woke. That's like what's driving discourse.
Yeah.
But that's by design.
Yeah, because they want to focus on the culture war and not actually on the policy war.
Yeah.
They don't want to actually focus on like actual policy. And that's what I mean about like when Charlie Kirk was attacking Zora and Mamdani. First, it was because he was Muslim, and that didn't stick. Because the fact that he was Muslim was actually endearing a lot of people to him.
Yeah.
Because he was very different from the establishment. Then they started attacking his policies, which I thought was really funny because like when they were going, oh, and he wants to give everybody free public transport.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? And people are like, what? Really? That's a possibility?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. So then they had to change the tactic. And it was like, we can't attack his policies.
The best one was when they were like, he hates Israel. And everyone was like, but I hate Israel too.
Yeah.
When they just like kept pointing over and over again to be like, he says Israel all the time, guys. Like, this is really scary. Yeah. This is really scary stuff. He said he doesn't want to go to Israel after becoming mayor. And everyone was like, that sounds great. That sounds awesome.
Everyone was like, but I thought as a mayor of a city in America that you would stay in that city. Why are you doing foreign international trips?
Yeah.
I've never ever seen any mayor of any city in the world being asked the question of, now that you've become mayor of this major city, which city would you go to next?
Yeah.
You know?
And why is it not Israel?
Yeah.
Are you? Well, you just said.
But you know,
I think every mayor of every major city is Hamas then, because they're not clarifying that they would go to Israel. So how?
It's crazy as well. Like with the Zora Mamdani, the guy just doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Every time I see him do an interview, or he drops like a like, who's his media team? That's what I want to know. Like, which media team has he got? Because like
he's got great people around him, but I think it's also like he's like that. You know what I mean?
Well, there was that rap video, didn't there, that they released? They were like, look at this guy. He's done a rap video, and then everyone was like, oh, he's so cool.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I was a little worried about his rap videos resurfacing at first because it's a little cringe, but luckily.
But you know, the fact that he was cringe was just like, it just shows you that he's just a
regular dude.
He's just a regular dude, done some goofy things. Yeah. It makes him more relatable.
Yeah.
Because we've all done some goofy things.
They also got mad about the eating with his hands thing too. They were like, oh he's barbaric. It's like every American politician is eating a hot dog with their bare hands or a hamburger. If they were to eat with like a fork and a knife, everyone would make fun of them. But God forbid you do it.
With rice.
God forbid you do it with rice. Exactly.
Oh, God. Oh, this person, look at him eating with his hands and wanting to give you free healthcare. These barbarians, man, they're so barbaric.
Yeah. Well, you know what? While we wait, since there's some news coverage I would do, but like we could watch. What could we watch here? I was thinking because I don't want to get you too involved in like American politics, because I don't know how much you know about like immigration stuff that's going on, but
people get deported.
Yeah, it's really tough.